So I've been getting this question quite a bit. How you say the brand name is Tikheu. My name is Scott Peters. I'm the founder of Tikheu. Tikheu is my middle name and it actually means cool water. It stems from my mom's tribal language, the Karen tribe, in the mountainous regions of Thailand. When I think of Tikheu, I think of the foundation of beautiful life. So hopefully the word Tikheu can inspire you to get outside and enjoy the beautiful world that is around us. Originally, when I first started Wahiti, I was looking for a name that was unique, and there was so much stuff taken already that I knew I had to come up with something super creative, and I was kind of looking through different languages because a lot of the English terms were taken. I stumbled upon some words, wahi and iti, which meant small place, and I thought that tied in really well with my brand initially being targeted towards Crescent City. But I feel like as I expanded, so did my image of the world, and I want to expand more to a global perspective. Finding those creative, unique terms forming into Wahiti, I didn't quite understand that it could also be cultural appropriation because it's not my language. I'm taking words that have no meaning to me at all. I felt like Tikheu was a perfect way of having a word that had meaning and something more symbolic and personal to me, and something that I want to share with you guys. As a person, I changed a lot. Being somebody who's really involved in making a lot of the products, the way I adapted, I feel like my brand needed to adapt to change to my new experiences and skills that I really enjoy and want to share. Hopefully it can benefit you guys through products, things I make. I just want to really inspire people. A really good way to do that was rebranding the whole thing. There's some things I'm taking from Wahiti, but a lot of it is like new. You know, we added prints, we added mugs, we added all these accessories. Tikheu's vision is to create high quality products that inspire people to get outside and enjoy nature. I mean, we're really small, so we can't quite do this right away, but as we grow, we hope to give back to artistic endeavors and also help people get outside. The first one is connection. We really want to connect people to be creative, make stuff, but also get outside and enjoy the beautiful world that is around us. Number two, creativity. We want to inspire people to be creative. We want to make creative stuff, things to be a little bit different from the norm so that you guys can have something cool and you guys can be inspired. Number three, sustainability. We're going to do our best to protect the planet by making high quality products so you're buying less and you're coming out with something that you're really happy with. Four, experiences. We want to create experiences where you can get inspired to go outside and be creative. Number five, giving back. We want to eventually give back to artistic endeavors so people can funnel their inner creativity, and we also want to give back to getting people outside, getting kids outside, having people who don't normally get to be outside have those experiences. When it was originally founded as Wahiti, I went through a really hard injury that kind of shifted the whole trajectory of my life. I thought I was going to go to college, play sports, and sometimes things happen in life and you have to adapt and maximize it. I started to realize this, and instead of feeling sorry for myself, I started to try new things, and one of those things was art. And so I actually started drawing a lot and I really enjoyed it. And then next thing you know, I started drawing little logos for fun, and I realized, you know what? It's kind of cool to turn this into like an actual logo. How do I do that? So partly with the help of Tom from Local Boys, but also watching lots of YouTube videos and learning about Adobe Illustrator, I actually started making my own graphics, combining my passions for creating and the outdoors. So that's why I kind of started with Wahiti, a small clothing brand with all my graphics, kind of inspiring people to get outside. And then Tikheu just shifted into basically more products, different name, but same general idea, you know, getting people outside. We're willing to adapt. When we first started, it was just clothing. Now we're expanding into prints, into gifts, accessories. It's not just images. It could be something else further down the line as we grow and expand. That's what makes us different, is that we're always trying to push. Now that we've adapted and kind of expanded with Tikheu, we actually got into some new products. Not just clothing, we have gifts, accessories, and also prints. So let me show you some of the products. We're gonna start with the clothing category. So I'm actually wearing one of the shirts that we have listed. Super comfy. I've tried it out multiple times, put it through the washer, and I feel like every product we test out before we put it out there. And that's why we took so long, you know, getting this website up, was making sure that all the products were really good. So yeah, here's one of the shirts. We got this in black, just plain. Here's a personal favorite. This is a really comfy sweatshirt. It's got the Tikheu logo on the front, and it's got actually one of my prints. This was a photo that I took this summer, the River Gorge. This is one of my favorite shots, and it came out really good. Put this through the washer multiple times. The print is almost ingrained in the hoodie, so it feels really good. Should last a long time. Yeah, super stoked on this hoodie. Stays true to size. I'm wearing a large right now. Here's what the back looks like. It's warm, but also pretty breathable. This is a really cool hat that you can pair with any of these guys. Yeah, it goes really well. We also have a second hat. This is actually super similar to one of the original hats. It's Richardson with just the embroidered Tikheu logo on there. And we also have a Tikheu beanie. This thing is super nice, comfortable, super similar to the ones I put out when I had Wahiti. We also have a Redwood Coast logo. I designed this, the redwood trees. It's kind of fun. And so we have that in two colorways. This was the original. Show that. I always try to pick super high quality products. And then here's the other colorway. So you got both of those. If you just like something plain and basic for a hoodie, we have this Tikheu hoodie. Top left corner, the big one on the back. And this thing is actually slightly different. It's a different hoodie than the gray one I showed. This one's actually a little bit heavier and warmer even. If you don't like these colors I'm showing, there might be some other options as well. Okay, so here's the tote. Cool to carry for the beach, the river, really whatever. The mug. You have a mug right here. It's got one of my prints, and yeah, also we can make anything. So if you have an idea where you want to make a certain product, super possible to make those. Here we have coasters. So here's a few different options. This is how they came out. Really nice quality. Yeah. Last but not least, we have this mega print. No, I'm just kidding. This thing isn't like the biggest, but it is pretty good size. This thing's actually printed on wood. When you order on wood, it kind of comes out a little bit warmer. Yeah, the effect is really cool. There's like little wood ingrains in the actual image. Super heavy, high quality. We have a bunch of different options for the prints. When you do order the print, make sure that when you go to the cart, if you want a frame or if you want some different add-ons, there's some different finishing options that you click on. You go through the browser and find those things. You know, you can get a frame print through that option, which doesn't really show when you're actually picking your print. But yeah, that's how you do that. You have these options, different sizes. So that's everything. We might expand into more stuff. Thank you guys for watching and checking the video out. I'll see you next time.